The clock is ticking. I can feel it. You're the only one who can help me. A terrible villain has imprisoned me in this castle. This evil spirit, this demon. Only a true hero.
Could it be
Possible. I believe it is, but please be careful. This will be dangerous. But you are my only hope. You can put an end to this darkness. What is that?
Sleeping with my armor on was really for the best. I won't have to waste my time, I'm ready for this quest. I'll introduce myself, I'm the hero of this song. I have to save the princess and I just can't take too long. In order to find a castle, I know the recipe. Heading to the right is the only possibility. I see a cliff up high, but that won't stop me at all. For I can do 12-foot jumps and I don't get hurt when I fall. Looks like an easy journey, there's nothing to give me a scare. Oh, never mind, I jinxed it, there's somebody over there. I have seen this tree before, or maybe I'm going insane. They look as if they're made from a mold, they all just look the same. I see a couple of snakes, but it's not too much for me. I just don't think that's fair, maybe I should check with the referee. I had enough of these serpents, they're always on the attack. Especially as a group, they might just sneak behind my back. Oh, there'll be a few moments, then I will have to duck. That will not protect me, so I shouldn't push my luck. There are so many serpents, they seem to crawl out of the earth. Although I had it coming because I am the one on their turf. Seeing a musical note just floating in the air suggests I'm going insane, but it's so pretty that I don't care. I can see a statue on the other side of this tunnel. This could be a trap, there's no room for me to fumble. It just fired an arrow, but how it could isn't clear. I never knew a snake could be such a crafty engineer. I see so many snakes, and the reason seems obscure. Am I supposed to hit them? Because I'm not even sure. I hate confrontation, it just isn't for me. But these enemies are bringing out my brutality. I am a mighty warrior, but no matter how hard I try, whenever I touch a snake, I feel I am going to die. No one's really asking, but it's quite a beautiful day. I just hope there's not anything that could get in the way. I just can't afford to be stopped throughout this quest. Look close enough and you will find a diaper under my vest. Oh, noble gentleman, could you please help me? I need to find a castle and set the princess free. Your voice is weird, doesn't sound like you're speaking. But for some reason I can understand the meaning. This conversation was nice, and you seem pretty alright. But I must be going, got to get back to the fight. Something is further along, and it's hard not to stare. What do I see? A piece of the ground just floating in the air. Could I be losing my sanity? Or does this truly defy the laws of gravity? This mission is so daunting, but I will thrive in the end. Somehow I have a feeling there's a higher force in command. As if there weren't enough, something else comes to sight. Another floating platform, but this one goes left and right. I feel pretty invincible, like I was meant to be here. As long as I have my confidence, I won't be easy to beat. I am still confounded by all these floating floors. All I know is I won't stare into the abyss anymore. Must admit that dreaming of the princess did feel nice. But I need to save her now, no need to say it twice. Something here is bothering me and I can't help but stare. All the ground around me seems to be made of square. I'm already feeling like I was born to explore. I found secrets and treasures and I'll find so many more. I know the road ahead is long, fatigue may come into play, but nothing will prevent me from keeping evil at bay. I'll complete my collection, even if I lose my mind. I'll get as many musical notes as I am able to find. I carefully move, my effort will not be in vain. I have to take my time if I don't want to do this again. I see coins flying around and never hitting the floor. I'm willing to bet that flying coins must be worth much more. If these arrows hit me, I won't be happy at all. I need my wits about me, this challenge isn't so small. Something's always driving me to move to the right, so I just made the jump even though the bottom was out of sight. I'm a little confused now, can tell the truth from a lie. Everything just changed when I blinked my eyes. As I go on with my journey, I notice something strange. I didn't expect the colors of the sky to suddenly change. I keep pressing forward through the change of scenery, but they still have snakes out here, I see. With keen observation, I now have found a clue. It seems the enemies get stronger when they change their hue. I have to climb now, which puts me in a tizzy. I just hope and pray the height won't make me dizzy. With the eyes of an eagle, I look far beyond this point. I hope that I find nothing that will disappoint. Creatures are leaving an assortment of items in their wake. How weird is the diet of these snakes? I am fully aware that my quest has just begun. I wish I could be faster, but I don't know how to run. This journey's so punishing, I don't feel at my best. Still, I have to fight the searing heat under this vest. Wow, what a contraption, and it's so satisfying. You just jump on top of it and then it sends you flying. I'm going inside this cave and I'm ready to fight. I won't back down no matter what it is I find. Heading straight was a mistake, I now have figured it out. Guess it's time to turn around and take the other route. How this spring works, I have already deduced. I just jump on top of it and then it gives me a boost. The sun is burning me, I wish this would be over. But it's just the beginning, there's a lot of ground to cover. I see blocks are flying, it's no longer news to me. It's just disrespectful to gravity. I'll introduce myself, I'm the hero of this song. I guess you already know this, so never mind, let's move along. This fireball might be useful in my quest. I wonder how it didn't burn the chest. And since it didn't burn me as well, I'm gonna use it on the snakes and raise some hell. This fireball will help me clear the way. I just need to charge it to fire away. I'm a clever fellow, the solution has been found. But still, I don't know how the fire could make the bridge come down. What is up with these signs? Now this is such a shame. They're anything but helpful, they all just look the same. I cannot make progress, but I shall not despair. There has to be an exit, it must be here somewhere. The enemy is far from me, but let him escape I will not. I'm gonna set it on fire with this new power I've got. I can defeat the enemy with a fireball. If I come across some more, I'll incinerate them all. I'm getting tired of fighting all these nasty snakes, but then I think it could be worse, and then my poor heart aches. Rescuing the princess is something I must do. Someone has to save her, if not I, then who? I have learned a lesson, my victory surely will demand as much on courage as on acrobatic skill. Snakes in my way won't cut any slack. Even when I'm jumping, I must attack. Others in my place would resign, but the thought will never cross my mind. I use a lot of equipment, sometimes to a fault. I'm just trying to make sure that snakes can't touch me at all. I have a duty that I will pursue with my last breath, but I drop it all whenever I find a secret path. I know this dark alley could be the last thing that I see, but I live in the moment and what will be, will be. I'm always singing with plenty of imagination, and now I have one extra note to improve my creations. So glad I don't see those bottomless pits anymore. Just thinking of falling down shakes me to the core. I am not afraid to seal my fate and see this through. I will listen to my heart, and that is all I have to do. We all know the treasure is always great to find. Even better if it's gold that has been left behind. Everyone attacks me, but I don't mind. I have no hard feelings, I'm one of a kind. I see another furnace, but now I have figured this out. I'll just use my fireball and see what's about to go down. Nothing actually happened, I am feeling a bit nervous. Someone should replace this broken furnace. I understand it now, I think I got it right. There's more than just one furnace that I'm supposed to ignite. This I wasn't expecting. I am a little confused. Nothing happened. I will need to find more clues. Yes, I finally did it. The bridge has come down for me. It wasn't just one furnace, it was three. May all the bridges come down now, for I am going to pass, and nothing here can stop me. I'm the have arrived in the castle, and I am confident that I can rescue the princess from her predicament. I look at the sky and I wonder how it might become noon again. I think we just skipped the night. By now I'm pretty certain my eyes are playing tricks on me. Is that a filthy snake in soldier's armor that I see? I am going through the back quite unexpectedly. I thought after the bridge the main gate was what I would see. I can tell this is a very big castle. Finding the princess might be a bit of a hassle. Look, another item that some enemy left here. I simply can't help but find this really weird. Meanwhile, I see a ladder up ahead. There's a snake guarding it, so I'll hit it in the head. I can take on this challenge, I have no problem with the height. I think I'm in good shape, though I've never exercised. No matter the height, there's a pattern that won't break. I can rest assured I'll always find a snake. There was a wise old man that told me one night that one should never be singing while they fight. Growing up was something really clever. I should be applauded, my goal is closer than ever. Our world filled with monsters is one where I refuse to live, and their disregard for people is something I can't forgive. It is not an easy job to defeat these snakes. Sometimes they can feel like more than I can take. Oh, another statue shooting arrows at me. I will have to go through this with agility. As expected, the princess is not easy to find. Lacking a better idea, I'll just continue to climb. This place is hostile, I can't disagree. But now they've even started throwing barrels at me. Tiredness comes knocking, but I never heed its call. Be it the winter, or be it the fall. I feel like I've climbed so much higher than a cliff. I just avoid looking up so my neck doesn't get stiff. All these blocks appear to be part of a bigger machine. I'll be able to use them to move around, it seems. Why does my goal seem to be placed so up high? I don't have a choice but climb towards the sky. When it comes to fighting, I'm as good as you can find. But I did not sign up for climbing ladders all the time. Something about this castle just bugs me more and more. How can it be so big and not have a single door? This place is so tall, I am struck by vertigo. Can't reach the top no matter how far I go. Even when faced with a situation so dire, I will never fail, baby, I'm on fire. You can never find a serpent hunter more renowned. I have defeated so many, far too many to count. I intend to find all the missing parts, because I want to collect a whole bunch of hearts. all this climbing extends beyond here, then I'm pretty sure I will leave the atmosphere. I don't know what lies on the other end of this path, so if I do want to jump, maybe I should do the math. Made it up to here, but the block now seems to go down. If my effort was in vain, I'll have no choice but to frown. Trusting in this block here was a pretty good idea, but it's time to stay alert because there's danger lurking near. Step by step, there is so much at stake. Now I have to face a fire-breathing snake. I grew up in the plains, that is the world that I know. But even climbing this high, I seem immune to vertigo. If I shout up here, it will surely echo out, echo out, echo out, echo out, echo out. Traps aplenty and hazards still abound, but I am staying strong while this block is moving around. I feel that my life will soon be history, unless I can dodge these barrels being thrown at me. The princess, well, I see no trace of her. So you're going to attack me? Conversation is over. Princess, well, I see no trace of her. So you're going to attack me? Conversation is over. Yes, victory is mine. I am finally rid of the hassle. But I just found out that our princess is in another castle.
I have to admit, I'm scared.
What's going on? Mom?
This is disturbing. Wait. I need to stay calm. In order to fulfill your destiny, you will have to journey through the wilderness and face many dangers. I hope you get to hear this.
I will enter this village, such a sight for my sore eyes. Me, I was feeling so helpless. I really could use someplace nice. Oh boy, that's something else. That information is really fantastic. I'm sorry to say, but that was me being sarcastic. It's not me who is weird. You're the one who can't see straight. You should ask your dad for a pair. Into this forest, I'll continue the exploration. I'm looking for the princess, I could use some information. Something in the air just smells a little funky. Oh, just what I needed, I'm being attacked by a monkey that's throwing rocks and thinks it's funny. I've been through some hardship in this journey of mine, but through it all, my armor continues to shine. Walking on these branches just takes a lot of gall, and even though I'm heavy, feels like they won't fall. I'm glad they won't. These trees are tall. Gotta stay alert so I don't get stung by the bees. I don't know if a sting can flare up my allergies. I love moving my body, I love nature even more. But nothing here feels natural, it shakes me to the core. Now I am facing a gigantic bee. I'm just hoping it won't fly too close to me. How can I go through these branches in opposite directions? There's not a lot of answers to my many questions. Such annoying monkeys, they continue chasing me. They won't leave me alone, even inside of a tree. There must be a reward at the end of the line. But before I get there, I've got some trees to climb. These monkeys throwing stones are anything but dumb. They are making good use of their opposable thumbs. Whenever I jump on branches, they don't even budge. I knew I lost some weight, but I didn't know how much. Here is some advice, take it from me. Always look where you're going, so you don't hurt your knee. How can there be so many bees inside that hive? That doesn't make any sense, it shouldn't fit more than 5. I can tell that I have been zigzagging around. I just pray and hope that I don't fall to the ground. I'm good at climbing branches, I can climb out of these. Even without working out, I can do it with ease. I must stay in the fight for as long as I'm able. Trapping at this moment would be absolutely fatal. Why was the queen serpent so mad after all? Maybe attacking all those snakes wasn't a really good call. I wish all these bees would just come down and take my money. There's nothing that I wouldn't give for just a bit of honey. I grabbed the vine, but it didn't move left or right. It seems the laws of physics no longer apply. Still I can't help but wonder why. My sword and shield have disappeared from my hand. There are things going on I'll never understand. Wish there was a shortcut, but there's none that I could find. But it is what it is, these branches I must climb. Now I'm not so sure which word it is that I should sing. Is it a drone or a bee? I have trouble remembering. Oh, it's a bee, because it can sting. If I fall, confidence is where it's at. For I choose to believe I can land like a cat. a place such as this, there's something sticking out. Compared to normal forest, there's only a few bugs around. So many trees, I can't even see the sky. I might lose my way, but not my will to fight. I keep on climbing, just trying to find a way out. I am risking everything, have no doubt. Hear me out. I can say that I am a true lover of nature, but that is not as important as saving the princess from danger. My foes may be great, but I am even greater. I'll get on this object, I will call it elevator. In this frightening jungle, I'm ready to rumble. I still have to go on, but now I have to find my inner strength to jump from vine to vine. I remember the last time that I climbed so close to the sky. I was struck by the queen of all snakes. She almost set me on fire. Oh my. Looks like the scenery has finally changed. Maybe all this climbing has come to an end. Inside this forest I am mired in darkness, but it's alright because I've been training for this. And through this jungle I'm investigating. If there's a dangerous foe sitting somewhere just waiting, you will be a great warrior, my granny said all the time. Today that warrior can even swing on vines. As always, I have my sword and shield on me. The enemies are well advised to flee. One thing I noticed now that's quite impressive, it's that my suit of armor still so clean and reflective. Doesn't matter how hot and damp this filthy swamp can be, I'm always squeaky clean, that really pleases me. And now a fence is here to stop my progress. I'm getting stalled and also quite annoyed in the process. Can't let my proclivity to indulge in negativity hinder my legendary creativity. Whenever I see a sign, it's always so clear. There has to be somebody else around here. There's a sign up here that does make me cheer. I see a funny bottle. It looks like it's a potion. Of course, I'll take a sip. For what is life without emotion? Look at me, I am invisible. I thought that this was impossible. And even though I can be so heroic, this forest has a way to make anyone claustrophobic. My enemies would love me to surrender, but they have underestimated this contender. I have been fighting all these nasty creatures, but that is not the greater purpose of this adventure. Every blow that I take can make me one crazy fella. I'm hearing instruments and yet I'm singing a cappella. I'm very well aware that dude is calling, but being covered in mud is really quite appalling. The mud ain't really so bad as everything else coming at me. It's very good at treating my acne. Wow, I'm overwhelmed by all the greenery, but I must focus and not stare at the scenery. One way to ruin your day is to get stung by a bee. It's even worse if you have an allergy. I've seen you before, the memory is clear, but how did you manage to get over here? You don't really fool me, I can tell the voice is the same. This isn't normal, you are rather strange. They may look so cute, but it's not like that. These little monkeys can be quite a threat. Balance on this raft, which just started moving like witchcraft. myself be taken by this current. I live in a moment. This is the right path, I am not mistaken. My resolve can never be broken. Outside of fighting, I climb without tiring these vines that seem made out of iron. I jump when I see a sign warning me of danger. It's all getting stranger. Yet another raft, the stakes are higher than before. I'm here with no oar, going with the flow. Here's another danger, defying nomenclature. It makes me detest Mother Nature. I would surely be so happy if these nasty creatures went to therapy. Any moment now, I will have to fall. But if I do fall, it's only my fault. 'Tis the tragic story of poor old Mr. Raft, who sacrificed himself by falling to his death. Now that I'm on land, I have got to get busy. Except the raft made me a little dizzy. I see a trunk with a maze built within. Who could have built it? How do you even begin? Now and then, having this potion is really good. I could never do without it, well, guess I could. By now I've been rafting for what seems like a year. First thing I do when I get out of here is get a sailor's degree. My journey is full of hits and misses. Doesn't help that there are all these abysses. Things could be simple, but these mushrooms make it such a hassle. Just call me crazy, but I think I missed the castle. Speaking of the castle, where's the princess? I have not found her here. Wonder where she will appear. Wherever she is, she's in distress. There's a place I can see where she may possibly be. Not too far away from here. It's time to go. As I'm moving further along the way, I can see that the sun is shining again. Whether that is good is hard to say, but if I quit, this is all in vain. These monkeys just won't leave me alone, coming out like a swarm ready to attack. Throwing many stones at for me, I'll find a way to get them right back. What's up with these houses with giant doors? They all seem to appear all over the place. I better not let myself in. This could go wrong in so many ways. Whenever I find one of these apes, I can bring them to think that we are playmates. They're never willing to see reason. These animals belong in prison. As soon as I catch my breath, I see a foe that isn't quite like the rest. I believe he's not here to make friends. This grumpy ape will be quite a test. Could there be another hero here? It's silly, but I can't help but wonder. I hope they don't get to her first. That would really steal my thunder. Apparently, this is the domain of gorillas in a very grumpy mood. But no matter who tries to attack me, I'll get them because I'm very shrewd. These monkeys are no match for me. If they keep pushing their luck, then they will see. Cause I eat a lot of spinach, I can take on the entire village. Throughout this quest, I do wonder whether I'll be victorious in the end. There is not much room for blunders. I hope that destiny is my friend. Now very far from the ground, I have to take one thorough look around, because if I behave otherwise, I'll fall and I don't think I will survive. I can't wait to touch the ground again. I don't think my sanity will remain. When I jump on branches with my feet, they will break and then come back in a beat. I barely got here and that's what I got. More enemies that try to take me on. Nasty gorillas, I'll make tortillas out of your skulls with a pause in this song. Raising myself in the chair, I find myself a secret portal here. Guess it's time for me to go inside. I'm pretty sure this will be quite alright. I won't be intimidated by monkeys, even if they've been kicking my butt so far. But I have to face it, it's quite amazing to see how proficient builders they really are. I fell all the way, and I know that I'll have to climb it all over again. I guess I have to be more careful with the way I traverse this terrain. I can feel the challenge now, it's getting closer to the end. This terrifying forest made me stronger in a way that I don't comprehend. I keep holding my head up high, for life has chosen me. My struggle's bigger than myself, even if sometimes I disagree. I quite enjoy this life. A lot of fun indeed. To know where this is gonna lead. I'm fighting my way through this. All I hear is my own voice. I am simply not scared at all. Giving up, simply not a choice. I feel danger approaching and I am not sure what I should do. Is it reason or intuition that I should listen to? out of control, and I can't really fathom how can I even handle all this action. So it is you who's in charge of this tribe. The pain I will bring you will be so hard to describe. So it is you who's in charge of this tribe. The pain I will bring you will be so hard to describe. So it is you charge of this tribe. The pain I will bring you will be so hard to describe.
I can't talk too much. I think there's someone listening, and I'm scared of what might happen. One wrong move could spell the end of me. Or maybe the end of all